What's up, everybody? Justin here to do my SmackDown live review for November 22nd, 2016. Got Talking Smack on the network. Maybe you can hear it. Maybe you can enjoy some of it. If you don't have the network, at least you'll be able to hear it. So here we go. November 22nd, 2016, SmackDown Live review. 2 nights away from big holiday, Thanksgiving. Hope everybody out there watching this video, because this is the last video I'm doing before probably do one on Friday after Thanksgiving. But whoever watches this, I hope you all have a happy and great and safe and happy Thanksgiving with your family. So, here we go. Maybe my tweet will be shown on Talking Smack again. I don't have a clue if it will be, but maybe it will be again. I don't really care if it is shown. If it is shown, that's awesome, but if it's not, it's okay. So Shane McMahon kicks off SmackDown Live, comes out, and then he thanks Team Raw for some reason. I don't know why he thanked Team Raw. He thanked Roman Reigns, and the crowd was booing Roman Reigns a lot, and Roman's not even on SmackDown. The crowd was booing him like crazy. Shane then says, hey, Roman's a great athlete. Whatever. So Shane comes out, thanks Raw, then Dean Ambrose comes out. And then James Ellsworth. Ambrose calls out James Ellsworth. He comes out. And then he tells, Ambrose tells Ellsworth to come out. He comes out. Then Ambrose says, tell him, Shane. Tell him. Tell him now. And Shane says, I don't want to tell him now. I was going to tell him backstage. But Ambrose keeps telling Shane to tell James something. So Shane says, okay, you have earned a SmackDown contract. James Ellsworth, you have earned a contract. And then he's very, very happy, very shocked. Crowd was happy about it. Then AJ Styles, and his music hits. AJ Styles comes out, and he's not happy about it. He says you should kick Dean Ambrose out of the arena, kick him off SmackDown. And AJ wants Ambrose off of SmackDown Live. And still, Shane McMahon wanted Ambrose to really leave the ring and the building. He said, I just take the night off. You got the night off. He was really irritated. For some reason, Shane McMahon was really irritated with Ambrose tonight. So then Ambrose basically is still in the ring and won't leave, and AJ says, Ellsworth, you don't deserve that contract. And he put him down and says, you are really ugly. You don't deserve a contract. Why don't you fight me for it and earn your contract? Fight me tonight in a ladder match and earn your contract, Ellsworth. Fight me in a ladder match. So Ellsworth agreed to take on AJ in the main event in a ladder match with the contract hanging above the ring. So up next we had Daniel Bryan backstage. Daniel Bryan backstage with The Miz. Backstage segment, Daniel and The Miz. Daniel was not happy with The Miz retaining. He brought up Maurice helped you retaining, so why would I be happy about that? And Miz is still badgering Daniel that he can't wrestle. That ain't cool, but whatever. So after that backstage segment, Shane McMahon is backstage and is trying to get Dean Ambrose out of the arena, trying to throw out Ambrose. Shane says, please. Now American Alpha has joined Talking Smack. So listen to them a little bit.
A little banged up, but it always feels better when you get a W. Yeah,
of course.
It's a pec deck, huh?
I have a lot of pec deck. You gotta get a deeper V in that shirt. Open it up a little bit.
Renee wanted Jason Jordan to rip his shirt open a little bit, so he's showing his pecs. I wonder how Ambrose feels about that, but I'm sure Renee's just joking around, having fun.
We won the match, so shouldn't we be #1 contenders? We should get a title shot.
You should.
Are you making the calls around here?
Okay, you think that I make the calls.
I agree. American Alpha should get a tag title shot.
Calls.
They won Tag Team Turmoil.
All the calls.
I mean, next week if they lose to Randy and Bray and they don't get a title shot, that is stupid.
The finals of the inaugural tournament for the titles, right? We made it to the finals. Uso's turn, hit my knee, right?
To me, American Alpha should have been tag champs before Slater and Rhino, to me. I would have made them the first tag champs. But no, they had to go with Rhino and Slater. I guess they went with Slater because that earned them a contract.
They should have joined the gauntlet.
So, back to my review.
You know what I mean?
Shane is backstage saying, Ambrose, just please leave the building. I don't want to see you anymore. Just please leave, take the night off. And Ambrose is saying, you don't want me to bring you back any food? And Shane says, no, just leave, please. And Ambrose leaves in front of Shane. But that wasn't the last we would see of Ambrose on this SmackDown Live. That was not the last thing. So then up next we had the Intercontinental title on the line. The Miz when he was backstage with Daniel. Daniel made this match. It was The Miz defending his Intercontinental title against Kalisto. And then who runs in? Well, Baron Corbin distracts Kalisto again, and The Miz hits Kalisto with a finisher. 1, 2, 3. The Miz retains because of Baron Corbin again. Corbin interferes in another Kalisto match. I'm getting really sick of seeing that. Corbin has the guy's obsessed with Kalisto. So Corbin again screws Kalisto, not only out of the Cruiserweight title Sunday, but now out of the Intercontinental title. And then after Corbin runs in, Dolph Ziggler decides to run in and attack The Miz. So we're going to get Miz and Ziggler again at TLC, I'm pretty sure. They have great chemistry. Ziggler and The Miz, they have great matches, great chemistry, but TLC better be their last one-on-one match for a long time. So now up next, after Kalisto lost to The Miz because of Corbin interfering and Dolph interfering. Daniel Bryan backstage and Alexa Bliss.
Did you see that bulldog off the top rope tonight? Would have killed me. I would have literally just fallen down and never...
That bulldog, top rope bulldog. American Alpha does that is awesome. Of course they stole it from the Steiner brothers, but who cares? It's still awesome. And Daniel Bryan, as I said, he's backstage. Back to my review. He's backstage walking away, and Alexa Bliss comes up to him, wants to talk to him, probably about when she's going to get a rematch. I don't understand why she gets a rematch. Well, her foot was under the bottom rope, so I guess she does deserve a rematch, but she lost. So then Daniel says, you talk to Shane. Talk to Shane about it. I don't have time. Alexa talks to Shane, and Shane says at TLC you will get your title shot. Excuse me. And then Becky Lynch shows up backstage. Becky Lynch shows up. And then Natalya shows up. And Natalya blames Becky for their loss at Survivor Series. Team SmackDown women lost to the Team Raw women. Natalya blames Becky for that. Becky had a great showing. She tapped out Nia Jax at least. So then Shane says, you are all to blame for it. All of you are to blame for the loss. And during this segment, not just backstage with Shane, Alexa, Becky, Natalya backstage, during this backstage segment, the crowd was dead. Dead silent. You could hear a pin drop in the arena. It was pretty pathetic. But I don't blame them for being dead silent during a segment, because they're probably tired of segments backstage. But the entire night, the crowd in Ottawa, Canada, it was not a good crowd. The crowd sucked. Tonight, the crowd really was bad. It was god-awful. They didn't have much energy. I don't even know why they went to the show if they weren't going to be vocal. I mean, Ottawa, Canada. I believe that's where it was, in Ottawa. It was a bad WWE crowd. Bad fan base in Ottawa. Toronto was 1,000 times better than this crowd. So the dead crowd for the entire show almost, the dead crowd did not help the show. It hurt it. I kept thinking why the crowd is dead silent. It was actually pissing me off, and I wasn't into the show because the crowd wasn't into it. So that did not help the show. SmackDown Live tonight, I'm not going to say it's bad, but the show felt flat because the crowd had no energy. And WWE, you should punish Ottawa, Canada. They were god-awful as a crowd. You should punish them and not go back there for 10 years.
People don't buy Survivor Series.
So, as I said, backstage segment, with the women and Shane, the crowd was dead. Maybe they were asleep, taking a nap, I don't know. So up next we had Tag Team Turmoil. Tag Team Turmoil was next, and it started off with the Ascension and the Hype Bros. The Ascension, I don't even know why they were in it. They had to be in it, but they're irrelevant. They're jobbers. Hype Bros defeat the Ascension, and then out comes Breeze Zango. Breeze Zango defeat the Hype Bros. Then American Alpha comes out in Tag Team Turmoil, and they looked great. American Alpha did their top rope Bulldog headlock. That was great. American Alpha eliminates Breeze Zango. Then the Vaudevillains come out to face American Alpha. The Vaudevillains run in the ring, get a German suplexed after a super kick, I believe. And the Vaudevillains were eliminated in about 25 seconds. Or 20 seconds. It was insane. And now Corbin has joined Talking Smack, and Daniel Bryan does not look happy.
Because you wanted to offer me a little punishment.
Corbin's pissed because Kalisto super kicked the chair into his head.
Kicks me in the face with a chair.
Oh, is that not proper? Is that not correct form? Or do you have a problem with him interfering in your match? That's weird.
You're trying to get law and order around here, and then you let that happen. You're trying to discipline me for doing the same thing. I don't hear you running after Kalisto saying he did something wrong.
Corbin.
You know what? I don't have a problem with what Kalisto did, because you've already beat up.
The guy's a
Kalisto
crybaby,
backstage
in my opinion.
Without interfered in his title match. You cost SmackDown Live the entire cruiserweight division.
What's your reaction? What do you have to say for that?
Favor for that. Why do you want those little kids on the show running around doing little flips and tricks? You know, people sit at home and they want to see superstars. They want to see people that they can't become. Superstars like Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, like me.
Do you know what?
When I sit at home,
when I sat at home, do you know who I wanted to be? I wanted to be Dean Malenko, because I saw him and he could do stuff that Hulk Hogan could never do. He did stuff that Goldberg could never do. And you know what? I saw him.
Corbin.
But I said, that guy.
Guy's stupid for ripping a cruiserweight. But I'm sure his character is told to do that.
My opinion, it is.
But he looks like he really believes it. Like, he really hates the cruiserweights.
That's what I did.
That's why we have a cruiserweight division.
Corbin is arguing with Daniel Bryan.
On SmackDown Live.
I'm going to turn off SmackDown now. I mean, Talking Smack. I'm going to turn it off for now. So So Corbin and Daniel Bryan continue to argue about the cruiserweights and Corbin getting screwed over by Daniel Bryan, whatever. Corbin's an idiot. That's all I gotta say. American Alpha, I'm not saying in real life. I'm sure the guy's a nice, good guy. If you're his friend. But his character, he's an idiot. American Alpha, as I said, defeat the Vaudevillains in about 20 seconds. It was insane. I mean, what did the Vaudevillains do? That is so awful. What did they do that they're still getting punished? They've been getting punished since they were drafted as SmackDown Live. They've been getting punished, and they've been getting beat, and they've been jobbing over and over and over for like 3-4 months. Vaudevillains in NXT were a great team. Very entertaining team. They actually were the NXT Tag Team Champions. That seems like 10 years ago. Because on SmackDown Live, the Vaudevillains are a joke, and they're jobbers. It's sad to say, I guess they're still punishing Simon Gotch. What is the other guy's name? I don't even know both their names. Adam English or Simon Gotch. Simon Gotch got in a backstage fight, I believe with Sin Cara. And Sin Cara, that guy will probably be released in 2017 because he's been in a fight with Simon Gotch and Jericho. He got in a fight and Cara was acting like a big idiot on the tour bus. In the European tour, he wouldn't shut up. He wouldn't stop making loud noises that were annoying as hell. I know I'd get pissed off if a grown-ass man was making donkey noises or loud, obnoxious, annoying noises. That would piss me off. And I would tell the guy to shut the hell up and get the F off the bus if he wants to act like that. So he wouldn't stop making loud noises. The guy's probably drunk. That's why he was doing it. Just being an ass. So Jericho spoke up and told him to get the F off the bus and shut up, or go to the back of the bus, or go to the front of the bus. So whatever. Jericho put Sin Cara in his place. I was happy to read that. And then last night Jericho appears in the crowd with a Sin Cara mask on. That was great. That was tremendous. So Sin Cara, the guy keeps getting in backstage fights with Simon Gotch. I don't know if Simon Gotch started it. Maybe he did. But whatever. Sin Cara is probably going to get released in 2017 because the guy wants to get in backstage arguments and stuff. And a lot of guys probably don't like Sin Cara backstage because of how he's acting like a child and like an ass on a bus and backstage. I don't know if it's true, but that's the stories I read about Sin Cara. Anyways, I guess Simon Gotch and the Vaudevillains are still being punished because he got in a fight with Sin Cara. That is stupid. Stop punishing the Vaudevillains. Stop having them job. If you're going to keep having them job in early 2017, if you're going to keep jobbing them out, just release them. I mean, it's pathetic. It's pathetic to watch. A talented, good team like the Vaudevillains, it's pathetic that you keep having them job out and you keep burying them. Another thing about the tag team division on SmackDown, the only teams they're pushing are the tag champs, American Alpha, and the Usos. That's not enough teams. You need to push at least 2 more teams. I mean, the main focus, to me, of the tag division on SmackDown is American Alpha, Usos, and the tag champs. That's the main focus. 3 teams only. That's not a tag division. So back to my review. Vaudevillains eliminated very quick. Out come the Usos. So it's American Alpha against the Usos. Winner gets a tag title shot at TLC. This is Tag Team Turmoil. American Alpha defeat the Usos. Right after they defeat the Usos, a video package plays on the screen. Or promo. Bray Wyatt talking with Randy Orton. I believe Orton was in it. Randy Orton's new wife just had a new baby, so he's a new father, or he's a father again. Congratulations to Randy Orton for having another kid. I believe the kid was born today, so that's why he wasn't on SmackDown Live. So Bray Wyatt says, American Alpha, we are coming for you next week. I don't know what the hell that meant. I mean, if the Wyatts, if Randy and Bray defeat American Alpha next week, does that mean they're the number one contenders when they didn't even compete in Tag Team Turmoil? To me, that makes no sense at all. That they be number one contenders when American Alpha worked hard for it and defeated like 3 teams in a row. They defeated Breeze, Zango, Vaudevillains, and Usos. Maybe they should make it a triple threat. Bray and Randy against American Alpha against the tag champs, Slater and Rhino. Make it a triple threat at TLC for the tag titles. Why the hell not? But don't take American Alpha out of the tag title match for Bray and Randy. That pissed me off. Because American Alpha deserves to get a tag title shot on pay-per-view. They won Tag Team Turmoil. So up next we had Daniel Bryan get stopped backstage by Baron Corbin. Or Bryan stops Baron Corbin, yells at him again, scolds him again. Said, why did you do that to Kalisto? Why did you do that? And Corbin didn't want to really talk. So then Bryan says, well, Corbin, I'm going to punish you tonight. You are facing Kane, Daniel Bryan's old tag team championship partner. Then up next we had the women's match, I believe. No. Then we had another backstage segment. The Mountie. Dean Ambrose appears backstage again. He got in the arena for the 5th or 10th time. He got in again. And this time he's dressed as a Mountie. And then he asked Daniel or Shane, one of them, he says, aren't you going to ask who I am? I'm the Mountie. I always get my man. Or, I don't think he said that part, but that's what the Mountie used to say. I'm the Mountie, I always get my man. Whatever that meant. Mountie must have been into guys. I don't know. Not that anything's wrong with that, by the way. So, Ambrose dressed as a Mountie. That was pretty damn funny. Now the women's match. Natalya against Becky Lynch. This was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Both of them are fantastic wrestlers. They are great women wrestlers. It was a good match. Alexa Bliss was on commentary because she's getting the title shot at TLC. Becky wins by tapping out Natalya. Natalya taps. Becky wins. And then Alexa Bliss, right after it, attacks Becky Lynch and runs in and attacks Becky and DDTs Becky Lynch and lays her out. Up next we had Baron Corbin versus Kane. I was hoping I missed this match because I went to the restroom, went to get a drink. I was hoping the match would be over and it didn't even start yet. So back from commercial, they're backstage with Nikki, Bella, and Carmella face to face, going back and forth, talking smack. And Nikki says, I'm going to get you at TLC. And the match, by the way, is no rules, no count out. It is no DQ. Nikki Bella versus Carmella at TLC in a no DQ match. So that should be fun to watch. Hopefully they use a lot of weapons. So now Corbin versus Kane is next. Kane wins, and I was hoping I missed this match. Kane wins, and nobody gave a crap. The crowd was pretty dead silent. And then Kalisto runs in after interfering, I believe, and Kane wins. Kalisto runs out of the ring, brings a chair in the ring, and then Corbin runs back in the ring to try to attack Kalisto, and Kalisto throws a chair at him like RVD used to and super kicks a chair into his head. It was kind of a weak kick into the chair. It wasn't like RVD used to. I mean, he used to hit people full force with back kicks, Van Daminators. He used to go full force into the chair with his legs. Kalisto didn't do that. I understand why he didn't do it. Probably didn't want Corbin to get a concussion. Whatever. So he gets Corbin runs in, gets a Van Daminator, and then falls out of the ring. Kalisto Corbin will happen at TLC, and it'll probably be a chairs match, is my guess. So now the main event. AJ Styles against E.T. in a ladder match for E.T.'s contract. Why am I calling him E.T.? Because he looks like E.T., and I think that's pretty funny. So E.T. Ellsworth taking on AJ Styles in a ladder match. If E.T. gets his contract, he gets to be on SmackDown Live and keep his contract. If AJ Styles got it, Ellsworth, E.T. was gone, and he could go back to calling phone home and going back up to space. Anyways, Ellsworth, of course, Dean Ambrose has to interfere. Ambrose interferes and comes out dressed in hockey gear. I believe the Ottawa Senators hockey team, I believe he's dressed in their jersey. Takes off the hockey gear, attacks AJ. AJ, at one point towards the end, climbs up the ladder and then gets pushed off the ladder, falls over the top rope onto the floor. So AJ's out. But AJ ends up getting back in the ring. And then Ellsworth, as AJ's in the ring and puts his head up, Ellsworth super kicks AJ in the face. No chin music. AJ then falls back into the ropes and gets his leg caught in the second and bottom rope. AJ's leg is trapped in the ropes. He can't move, can't get his leg out of the ropes. It's stuck in the ropes. Ellsworth climbs up the ladder, grabs his contract. E.T. wins and gets his SmackDown Live contract. So E.T.'s going to be on SmackDown Live for good now. He's signed full-time. He was signed before this match, but they did the match anyway. So good for E.T. I'm happy for the guy. I'm not a big fan of his, but good for him that he's getting a big payday because he got himself over. And the fans started cheering. The fans got Ellsworth to get a contract, and he got one because of the fans' reaction to him. So good for Ellsworth. I'm happy for the guy and his family. So AJ loses, couldn't get out of the ropes. It doesn't really hurt AJ and doesn't really make him look weak. I really hope AJ retains at TLC because he should. That's my SmackDown Live review for November 22nd, 2016, 2 days from Thanksgiving. Now, again, everybody watching this, have a happy Thanksgiving. Follow me on Twitter at WWE NXT Guy. Also, subscribe to my YouTube, like my videos, comment, share my videos, and subscribe if you don't already. Bye for now.